been a long time coming, but the reward is definitely worth the effort. We're going to go through the 2 final processes that are going to make your artwork pop. The techniques that I'll show you in this tutorial are widely used in airbrush illustration, but not so widely talked about. Everything seems to be in order. However, it appears that we need to add more vibrance. Our colours just aren't as bright as what the reference is. And the brightness of your image is paramount to getting a great looking result. Here, I'm just pointing out the areas that need more brightening. And these are the areas which we're going to blend out from. And the best tool for the job is your airbrush, loaded with a little bit of translucent paint. Did you notice the use of blue in this transparent? This kills a little bit of the vibrance in the colour, however it is definitely required. My strongest recommendation here, however, is that you only add 1 drop of blue at a time, as it's an extremely strong colour. You don't want your artwork's finished face to come out with a baby poo green colour, right? No, I'd prefer not. Now, using that transparent skin tone colour that you've just mixed up, colour in your portrait's face. The most important thing to remember here is that you're building your colours up slowly and from a larger height. So we're done, right? No, didn't think so. Same shirt. You'll spend the least time on this layer out of any layers that you do in your whole artwork. However, it's going to give you the greatest result. Of course, I'm talking about the highlight layer. And for the highlight layer, we're not just going to use our airbrush. I'm going to show you a couple of common techniques used by illustration airbrush artists: erasing and Chinagraph pencils.
Whoa, watch it, baby!
Some highlights are extremely fine detailed, and depending on your airbrush, your paint, or how humid it is where you're airbrushing, you may not be able to achieve that kind of detail with the airbrush alone. Plus, using erasing techniques also prevents any blue shift from occurring. Woohoo! How good is that? Electric erasers are perhaps the fastest way of removing your paint. Because of this, you have to make sure that you're very aware of what pressure you're using. Pressing down too hard in the wrong place might mean that you end up with a white line across her eye. Now, Chinagraph pencil is a wax-based pencil. Because it's wax-based, it's not recommended for automotive work. For illustration work, however, it can be the perfect tool. It easily covers, but provides little ability for smudge. Until I find a water-based paint that's going to spray comfortably out of my 0.2mm tipped airbrush and still provide adequate coverage, I'll just use the Chinagraph for subtle highlights in areas such as the hair. Notice the way that I'm holding the Chinagraph, however. Holding the pencil in this way gives more control over pressure and creates more realistic looking highlights. Choosing the right tool for the job at the right time is what's going to deliver you a fantastic looking image. Just look at the way that this eraser cuts through the top layer of paint. It's the perfect tool for the job at the right time. In saying that though, I would like to find an electric eraser that provides a little bit more control through variable speeds and maybe different rubber compounds. And the result speaks for itself. The Denise tutorials aim to deliver you a quick overview of what is required to build up a full color portrait using this method. Now, there are several other ways to go about creating full color artworks, each with their own advantages and disadvantages and right time for application. And we will definitely be touching on them over time. So make sure you keep watching, and thank you so much for your patience. been a long time coming. Love to everybody. Thanks for watching. Come here, give us another hug. Come on.